Hey there. Let's just take a quiet moment together, okay? I want to talk about something that's so deeply felt, but, well, we just don't talk about it that much.
You know that feeling? The one that can just kind of settle in? It's like this quiet hum just under the surface of everything you're doing. It's the feeling that some days motherhood just feels like
A long series of decisions, right? It's never just one big thing. It's this endless stream of tiny choices, and each one just leads to the next one, and before you know it, you built a whole day, a whole week, even a whole childhood out of them.
So, let's talk about that. This current of choices. Let's really look at what these unseen decisions actually are.
Okay, so it starts with the simple stuff, right? Meals. But it's not just about cooking. It's the planning, it's the shopping list, it's remembering who's picky, who's allergic, and who ate a ton of snacks right before dinner.
And then you've got to layer the schedules on top of all that. It's like this giant, intricate puzzle in your head, isn't it? All the appointments, the practices, the drop-offs, the pickups. You're the one holding all the pieces. Oh, and don't forget all the school things, the permission slips that need to be signed by tomorrow, the project deadlines, remembering it's wacky sock day, and, keeping up with all the emails from the teachers. And then there's this. And this might be one of the heaviest parts of all, the emotions. And I'm not just talking about yours. I mean the constant work of tracking and understanding and just holding space for the emotional worlds of your kids.
And of course, that naturally leads to conflicts. Being the mediator, the teacher of how to say you're sorry, the navigator of all those sibling squabbles.
And then you have the activities, which is a whole project in itself, right? You've got to research them, sign everyone up, make sure they get there on time with the right shoes or the right instrument. It's a lot of managing.
And, underneath all of that is the constant, conscious work of setting and holding boundaries. Just to keep everyone safe, to teach kindness, to create some kind of order in the chaos.
So here's the thing that makes all of this feel so heavy. It's the nature of the work. Most of it just happens quietly. It goes completely unnoticed by pretty much everyone else. And the really crucial part, it's constant. It never, ever stops.
When you put all of that together, it kind of leads to this really important shift in how we see things.
So I guess this brings us to a question, maybe one you've been asking yourself, after thinking about all that, if some days just feel so mentally heavy. Well, what if the answer is really gentle? What if it's not actually you?
What if it's the load? There's actually a name for this. It's called the mental load. It's defined as that constant, often invisible responsibility of managing and organizing daily life. And sometimes just hearing that, just giving it a name, it can be such a relief. It makes it real. It makes it something outside of you.
And that's the whole point, really. This weight, it comes from the role. It's not because you're failing or because you're doing something wrong. It's just built into the job.
So this brings us to one last thought, a way to maybe reframe what it means to carry all of this. It's about a quiet kind of strength.
Because all that effort you put in, every single day, the energy that goes into every single one of those decisions we just talked about, even when no one else sees it, especially when no one else sees it, that is not a small thing. It is absolutely immense.
And that unseen effort, that weight that you carry, that is strength.